Honeys, woo child, let's get into Az's tweets that she posted on the 6th of February about Kay. We're going to get into all of that, but before we do, definitely make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit all notifications for this channel, as well as share this video. Now, let's get into my commentary on this. So let's get into the honey for the tea, but before we do, a lot of you asked me about the decor and different things on my YouTube set. So if you want to know more information about that, subscribe to my KingBritneyChanel channel for more information. Now let's get into honey as in these tweets that she posted on the 6th of February. And she has been very vocal recently in the media, doing that interview with the U.S. Sun. Okay, then TMZ saying that she is trying to do advocacy, and then Gail wishing her for her to get better and all kind of stuff. So it's been a lot going on, and especially now since there's so much going on with Kay. So she been telling it, honey, on the mountain on social media, and a lot of people have been telling it, honey, on the mountain when it comes to this Kay situation. So I'm on the JasmineBrand.com, and it says, now in a new series of tweets, she's coming for Kay, and y'all know he's currently where he's at, okay? And she tweeted Thursday, February the 6th, this really runs deeper than a lot of you think. I mean, I feel like that statement, a lot of us already know that it's deeper than what a lot of people think. The people who feel like that probably are maybe the supporters who believe that, these people are just gold digging groupies that's just out to get old boy, which there could be some people bandwagoning, but I believe that there are some people who are in fact telling the truth about Kay. But yeah, that's what I think she means by that. So it really runs deep, because it's kind of like when she was on at the condo in the shot, where she was like, Kay has been lying to all of y'all, and he had me lying. It's kind of like we been knew he was lying. So it's like a lot of these statements is like, girl, we already know. So let me read to y'all some of these tweets. So the first tweet says that they have on here, I should not have to be honest to the world for them to know the truth. Be a man for once in your life. You have fans fighting for you that you owe an apology to. You have family, friends, and more importantly, every woman that you've been with that you need to apologize to. And I feel like if you read this, it is, a thing where it's like he do owe certain people an apology. I feel like first and foremost, he owes, I feel like, his children, I would say, an apology for carrying them through this. And, the people who he affected, they deserve an apology. The fans and different people like that who, support him, regardless of what the man has done. Because, I mean, you even had, honey, I done seen a video of one of his people's coming for Lady O, and I'm like, yo, these people wild out here. So, obviously, a lot of his supporters, I don't know what he would be apologizing to the supporters to, because they already kind of co-sign what he does. I mean, they make up every excuse in the book for him and his behavior and his actions. Honey, I've even seen people try to rationalize his behavior by saying that people from biblical times was doing this type of stuff. And to hear that, I was like, we are not going to bring Joseph and Mary involved with this foolishness, okay? Because the way that the Messiah was brought, into the world, okay, was not in a negative way, and it would never be in such a ratchet and unclean way that a K or anybody else will be out here, the type of activity they would be on. Like the Messiah, in the way that he came forth, is not like how these people that's out here doing wrong would be doing things. So don't try to put that on him like that. I just felt like that was crazy. But y'all get what I'm getting at. I can't really get into that how I want to, but I just was like, wow. So most of his supporters, they are co-signing this foolishness. They kind of believe that a lot of these women that are complaining or making claims are just gold digging groupies. So a lot of these people, they probably are not going to feel like they're owed an apology. And then somebody responded to her, and it says he doesn't think that he has a problem or done anything wrong, so he won't apologize. Now, if the person, the person being K, if he in the past, like I'm thinking back to his brother Kerry saying that, oh, remember when Kerry told him on Dr. Oz, he was telling the story, oh, Yahweh is giving you a second chance, and he was like, my money beat that situation. So that's a person that's very arrogant, and a lot of the times arrogant people tend to be narcissistic. So narcissistic people or people that's arrogant, they don't believe that they have done anything wrong. You the one with the issues and the problem to them. So who's to say? And his own brother was saying that he probably will, if he is offered a deal, probably wouldn't even take it, because he would have to admit that he has done something wrong, and that's not the type of time that he said his brother be on. So I mean, that's telling what this person said. Now as responded, that's what you think, to the person. And the tweet then goes, this really runs deeper than a lot of you think. She then responded to a fan who said K won't apologize for his wrongdoings or supposed wrongdoings because he doesn't think he did anything wrong. And then that's the whole response, that she said, that's what you think. And then she added, I'm reading all of the tweets. I should not have to be honest to the world for them to know the truth. Be a man for once in your life. You have fans fighting for you that you owe an apology to. You have family, friends, and even more importantly, every woman that you've been with that you need to apologize to. Then she goes on. She later suggested she had receipts that Kay would coach her on what to say. And then this is what it says. What if I had a vid of Kay, I must use the word, telling me what to say and exactly how to say it. I wonder if the hate would stop then. Hashtag what if. Even if there's 4 or 5 different ones, even if he was talking in second person like me, I doubt it, but it's just a what if. And she's saying like she wonders if the people would stop. Nobody believes that Kay wasn't doing something wrong. You feel me? I think the reason that Az has so many people coming at her is just the way that she has went about things. It's the flip-flopper mentality. It's the fact that it's like, number one, just the whole dynamics of the situation. It's like Kay having the reputation that he had. Okay, he's never made a song that has not been about temptation. So that's his track record. Any song that he's ever written for anybody else has also been songs about temptation. I mean, if you think about the B2K song Bump 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 that he wrote, it's basically saying turn around and let me see that, go bump bump bump. So everything that he has came out with, everybody knows that that's what he's known for. So the whole backstory of even some of these people, you know, allowing their daughters to go off, that's number one why a lot of people kind of side-eye the situation, because they're like, who in their right mind, you know, whether their daughter was saying that they was going to do something or not, would allow their daughter to go. So a lot of people are kind of, you know, irritated and frustrated with the story, the initial story of it all. Then it's just like the people who saw her on Gayle, which everybody kind of knew that she was lying on Gayle, which she said she admitted that she was lying on Gayle. So it further irritated people that were supporters of the situation, where they wanted the girls to be, you know, free from the situation with Kay, and they, you know, they offered their prayers and support. And then just little stuff that was coming out after that, like what she was saying on the precedents wasn't matching up with what she was saying different places, like how she was on the Sun interview and saying, you know, speaking very lightly, yes, and you know, these other women have went through da 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 da, but I'm fortunate enough. So it's like when she says that people come at her, it's because that the stories are not lining up, and people kind of feel like when she goes on these fabulous tangents that I feel like she goes on, to where it's just kind of like, ma'am, are you grasping the magnitude of the situation? It's kind of like every time it's like, are you, it's like, what are you going to be today? Are you a Vic, or are you trying to be fabulous today? Or, you know, are you trying to be better than the next person that was in the same situation? Like, that's why people, I feel like, come at her so strongly. Some of them folks, though, that's the K supporters, they just, to me, bugged out. So those people are never going to come around. Like, if she's trying to convince those people, it will never make sense to some of those people. Those people are convinced in their mind that this is a setup and all of this foolishness they say, honey. Like I said, I heard, you know, one of his people, they don't win at Oprah. So those people, you're not about to convince those people that this man has not been whatever. Then you got the people that they believe her and they believe that stuff happened. And I just feel like the whole situation is unfortunate, okay? I feel like as Reed, from what her parents said, she may have had some issues prior to the whole case situation. Her parents wanting, you know, a lot of people's parents do this. They want they promise their offspring or their youth that they're going to be stars, or that they're special because they can sing or throw a basketball or football. And when they get into the world for real, and they realize that I'm not the only one that has this capability or this gift, then it hits them hard. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like when Chris Rock did that comedy special, to where it's like, you think your kids are special, but the world don't necessarily think your kids are special. If I don't know if y'all remember him making that joke, but it kind of explains what I'm trying to say. And I think that her parents doing that, it kind of, she is special, but I feel like it kind of set her up for certain vulnerabilities for somebody like a K or somebody else to come in and take, you know, what's the word I want to use? Just to finesse the situation. You feel me? Because when you see her, it's like, okay, which story are you telling today? Like, I believe that Kay was an off individual and some things could have happened. I also believe that it's just very weird that you know, she was kind of pushed in a direction to work with somebody that was known for making temptation type of songs. You feel me? At her, you know, at a youth. That's what she was encouraged or to do. You feel what I'm saying? I just think that it's all just a little questionable. You feel me? And so I think that it's not the fact that people don't believe that Kay would do something off. I think it's just people are kind of irritated with how things are being going about. Like, I mean, the whole trying to get a celebrity career type of thing going, while, you know, all while coming out of a traumatic experience, and then, you feel what I'm saying, oh, such and such ain't gonna have as much blessings as me. And it's kind of like it's like, if you're a Vic, then you're a Vic. It's like, you feel what I'm saying? Nobody believes the whole, oh, I was there, but I didn't get my hands dirty ideology. Like, nobody believes that. So, no, I think a lot of people believe that Kay is responsible for some things. It's just the flip-floppiness of it all. And so, let me see what else they're saying. It says, what if I had, so I'm reading it now. What if I had a vid of Kay telling me what to say and exactly how to say it? I wonder if the hate would stop then. Hashtag what if. So somebody responded to her, nah, they would just say you edited it, or, you set them up. And it says, Kay supporters do not give a blank if there's 1,000 vids. They don't run on facts. That's what I was kind of trying to explain. Those people, if you're trying to convince those people, they don't care about any of that. All of this is just, everybody is working together to bring a brother down, according to them. And she says, even if it's 5 or 4 different ones, even if he was talking in second person like me, I doubt it, but it's just a what if. And then also, a person is going to ask, because she is like, okay, it was an issue with, TK calling her an informed, aunt, okay? So why is it that you have 4 or 5 videos? It's kind of like lending to what the people are saying. Was this a set up? Because you're on social media saying that you have 4 or 5 vids of him telling you what to do or say. Like, why do you have those vids? Were you sent in to get this information, or were you there for love? See what I'm saying with the whole, it's like the flip-floppiness. Like, if you're there for love, why would you have videos? And then that's why a lot of people were asking why at that the condo cat fight situation between her and Joy, when the phone was underneath the sink, people were like, okay, well, were you tapping stuff? Were you without people's knowledge? So it's kind of like, I tell you, honey, less is more in any situation. Say less. So it raises a lot of questions. Okay, so she ended on Friday, February 7th with, either you want all the truth or you don't, but don't be mad at women when they finally come forward speaking on, this type of situation. I'm gonna say, I gotta paraphrase there. When is it ever okay for a woman to be, I'm gonna say, put the pause on to the point that markings are left behind? Love is a powerful thing, but once you know better, you do better. Well, I would say love is powerful, but you have to make sure that you actually have love in a situation, because every situation and every encounter that you have is not necessarily love. You feel what I'm saying? I would say manipulation is powerful. You feel what I'm saying? I would say if you vulnerable and you in a situation from not getting restoration from another situation, then that could be a powerful thing. Because if a person is doing, putting a pause on you, then that's not love at that point. You feel what I'm saying? That's a person that is, I would say that has anger problems, anger problems, and has some other issues going on there. But I don't, honestly, like I said, I think that she's concerned about whether people believe her or not. But if it's the truth, if what she's saying is the truth, that should be all that matters. You feel what I'm saying? It shouldn't matter about whether people believe you or not. I think that the issue at hand is that because she came out saying one thing at first, and then it changed, and then it kept changing, and then it's like now, Kay is this bad guy. You feel what I'm saying? when before you were crying, it's just hard. And then even after that, because when was the Precedence filmed? After that, she still was on there. Don't try to make it seem like you wasn't talking to me. So it kind of is like, I would say public opinion right now is half and half. I think it's some people that believe her. I think some people just think that she's doing too much. And I think it's just the K supporters that they're not going to listen to no wise counsel, no rhyme or reason. They're just going to believe, honey, what they want to believe. Like, it's a waste of time even trying to explain rational thought process, because it's like, listen, they're going to try to ride for old boy till the wheels fall off. It's KingBritneyChanel. You already know. Definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. What are your thoughts about Az's tweets on social media? Do you think that she should have posted that? Are you interested if she does have the supposed vids? Are you interested in knowing what's on the vids? Leave your comments and your thoughts down below. It's KingBritneyChanel. Definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon on the next video. Hey honeys, thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.